Hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going. Please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. Man, get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne.
What's goody, what's poppin', YouTube? It's your boy, WhosManzYT. You already know what time it is. Getting into a post-game of the Steelers game. They played the New England Patriots, and yeah, we're going to get into that. But before we do, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the bell so y'all know when it's an upload. And yeah, so this is the gameplay y'all seen in the background. It's just me getting on Regs, just playing online. Using the Steelers, got my Bumblebee UV zone. Gotta have to take out, some aggressions on this opponent. So, Mr. Opponent, I'm sorry, but Steelers end up losing that game, and honestly, shouldn't have lost that game. But the main issue that I'm seeing already is the same issues that we had last year with this offense, where I don't know why, I just don't know. We have the offensive firepower. We have a really good running back. We have 3 really good wide receivers. We have a good tight end. I mean, literally, we have everything we need. But the offensive coordinator and our quarterback right now, Mitch Trubisky, just look, I don't even know, man. This offensive coordinator, we have Matt Canada. I'm gonna give them 2 more weeks, because usually it's the first 4 weeks you can't judge too much on, but I already got a bad taste in my mouth with all these short routes. Mitch Trubisky's averaging like 7.4 yards per throw, which is stupid. Our best receiver, Deontay Johnson's averaging like under 10 yards receiving each catch, which is also really low. George Pickens is, open so much, and he does not get the ball. And I don't see them switching to Kenny Pickett next game, since we are playing Thursday. So we have a short week. But if Mitch comes out looking like he did in this game against the Browns, I don't see him lasting this whole season. Hopefully they switch him out by week 5. Or by week 4, because it seems like we just need that spark on offense. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, when you have a good coach for so long, and then after a while, the stuff just kind of wears off. And it's not that he's a bad coach. It's just those teachings get worn out, and, they hear it all the time. And I don't know what it is, man, but Mitch looks exactly how Ben Roethlisberger did at the end of his career, man. Like, too afraid to push the ball downfield. Ben more so because he just doesn't have the arm. He just didn't have the arm anymore. But Mitch, I don't see what Mitch's issue is. There's been countless times in this Patriots game where George Pickens was wide open, and he just didn't go his way. Especially that interception in the middle of the field just was so bad. And he's making this so much harder on our defense, because our defense is playing lights out. Minka Fitzpatrick is doing amazing. And the fact that we did that well on defense without TJ Watt, granted, we didn't have a pass rush. Alex Highsmith did get in the backfield at least once on that Minka Fitzpatrick interception, but our defense played well enough, man. They played well enough. It was special teams and our offense, man. That Gunner fumble led to 7. Then you also had the 1 touchdown to Aguilar, which you can't be mad about. Those happen every week. But it was like 14 unnecessary points that happened. With the fact that we just never capitalized except for that one drive where it seemed like the offense decided to move. But even still, you didn't really push the ball downfield. It was more so a lot of gap. And I guess that's fine, but we need to push this ball downfield. We need to do something. And I think Kenny Pickett may give the Steelers that kind of pizzazz they need. Maybe, I don't know, but I really don't see, even if they put Kenny Pickett in the game, I don't see the offense, still working like we think it would work because of Matt Canada. His play calling is just, I don't know, man. Maybe it is Mitch more so than Matt Canada, but this offense just looks awful, and we are wasting this defensive talent we have. T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Cam Hayward's getting older. Tyson Alualu's getting older. We do have Larry Ogunjobi, but I don't know for how long. We have DeMarvin Leal, which is looking like a really, really big pickup, a really good steal. Our linebacking core is pretty nice. Devin Bush did make that little jump. I'm glad we brought Edmonds back, but I think we need to keep them on longer. Our cornerbacks look good, so defense is fine. I think we can, reload in certain areas, but man, we are wasting this talent we got. It's just, this offense got to do something. The offensive line didn't look too bad. You know what I mean? The offensive line didn't look too bad, but we need to pick something up at this quarterback position, which I know is really tough. There's only so many good quarterbacks. But my goodness, we just do not move the ball downfield at all. It seems like there's no urgency on offense. There's no aggression on offense, and I feel like George Pickens could be that person that brings that aggressiveness. We need that youth, that young fire to come in. If y'all don't remember, this is kind of like what happened with Tommy Maddox. Tommy Maddox was just kind of and he gets hurt. They bring in Big Ben week 3, and the rest is history. I think we need that fire right now. After this game on Thursday, I really think they should, go to Kenny Pickett, and just go from there. Because at this point, it's like, what's it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? The Ravens look amazing, even though they did lose. The Browns are the Browns, and then the Bengals. It's always tough coming back from the Super Bowl, especially when you lost. There's such high expectations. You also have a target on your back. What's the? I feel like there's no downside to starting Kenny Pickett now. Like I said, I would start him after this Browns game, but let the man start, let the man play. Hope maybe that could be that little bit of juice this offense needs. Maybe we can actually 100% tell that it's not Canada and that it was the quarterbacks. There was already some kind of ill feelings towards Mitch Trubisky from some fans. And I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not the biggest fan of Mason Rudolph, but he at least tried to push the ball downfield. He's just not the most accurate, quarterback. He makes some odd decisions at times, but he did move the ball downfield. So I don't know, man. There needs to be some kind of change. I think if Mitch starts out this game kind of they need to switch it up, because now I'm starting to feel like we're going to be last in this division just for how we're playing. The Browns did lose, but they still have a pretty good roster. They have Amari Cooper. They have two of the best running backs in the league. They probably have the best running back duo. They have a really good defensive line. Now, the rest of their defense, aside from Denzel Ward, doesn't look too hot right now, but I just don't see us really doing anything in this division with Mitch Trubisky. Now this could just be a 2-game fluke, and maybe somebody lights a fire under him, but I cannot see this offense do this for another week. We spent all last year and the year before, I feel like, with this kind of dink and dunk offense, and I don't think it's going to work long term in the NFL. It's really not. even look at the Lions, man. They pushed the ball downfield. They won the game. I just, it would be so nice to see our offense just try to move the ball downfield instead of doing this. I don't know what they're doing. I've never seen an offense like this. This play calling is just wild. So, man, your boy's a little salty after this one. And like I said, man, it's not like the Patriots really did anything too crazy. Their offense wasn't too amazing. Our defense did so well, but we gotta help our defense out by getting off this field. We cannot allow our defense to put us in such great positions to do something, and we just mess up these opportunities, man. It's just wild. And I think that if we move the ball downfield, it also helps out Najee. And Najee is just getting blasted in the backfield. Now, this could be more of a run scheme kind of thing. I don't know, but it's just like, my goodness, man. The offense is horrible. Yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. I think we need to change something to shake up on offense, because we cannot be doing this on offense much longer. We already got George Pickens and DJ kind of frustrated. Claypool is having a very solid season so far, I think. But the man is 6'4", 240-something, and he's fast, and he can jump. And we keep doing these little dink and dunk out routes with him, and it's like, I get it. But at the same time, we have all this athletic ability on the outside and in the slot. We need to use that to our advantage, and we're not. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get back to this. I'm gonna start talking about this game, because sheesh, as Leonard Fournette ran up the middle for like 83. What is that? Yeah, 83 yards. Sheesh, man, your boy was just big hurt on that play right there. I thought I had some kind of help in the middle of the field, but he ties it up 7-7. So we're coming back out. 2:52 left in the second quarter, and I'm thinking, okay, I want to waste a good amount of time to score this, get some points on the board. That way, when I come back out in the half, we have a pretty decent lead here. So, and I am showing the full gameplay, because I just kind of want to show you guys my thought process through some of this stuff. And yeah, the student was lagging or something, but show you my full thought process on some of this stuff. I noticed he was doing a lot of man blitzing in cover 3, and right here, this is a cover 0 look. So you want to see me go to wide stick. This is a great play to run in cover 0, and basically I'm watching whoever is covering the running back, and you see me putting those backside slants. I hit the running back, and he just does this weird turnaround, slow down catch animation. I should have let him further outside, but I'm going to hurry this up, because why not? I'm going to keep him in this blitz as long as possible. I'm sitting here trying to throw this pass. I throw it behind him. Honestly, I should have just hit the wide cross, but you want to see, I'm going to hurry it back up. Go back to the wide stick. I mean, not wide cross, right stick. Throw these slants, and I have it set up to where DJ's in the slot, because I want my most athletic guys there. I hit Najee again, and you're gonna see your boy's gonna try to hurry this up at least, because I want to keep him in this defense. I prefer when people blitz. To me, it makes it a lot easier to make reads, because it's like, okay, look, if it's cover 0, if you're using the wrong person, you not covering somebody. Right here, I see he's pressed up against George Pickens. He does a good job. We get it to DJ in space, pick up that first down, hit the drag, something that could have happened but didn't. Right here, I'm looking just to see what he has going, and I feel like he might be in like a cover 2. And right here, I'm looking to the outside, but he stays outside and he backs up. So I hit Najee in the flat, pick up a nice gain. We're getting Najee incorporated in the pass, because I want to get Najee the ball. I mean, he's one of our best offensive players aside from DJ. So got to get him the ball early and often. And he's coming out here giving us this cover 3 look, which I've noticed he's run out of this a few times. So we're going to run our cover 3 outside in. We read it outside in. Look outside, inside, boom, and get it to DJ. I looked, he got bumped on the right, and I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna try to look to the other seam, and DJ was open, so I threw it to him. DJ's going off this game, to be completely honest. We hit the running back, but a little under pressure. I could have thrown it to him a little earlier, possibly. But right here, we're going to move to one of my favorite red zone plays, this RPO zone peak. Reason being is it puts a lot of people in positions they probably don't want to be. And I see he's all the way on the right side trying to get this run, and Devin White's too far back. He's not going to be able to stop DJ right there. And DJ is going off this game. He has a touchdown. And we go up 14-7. So, you know, the thought process with this is I feel like if you come out with an actual scheme, you stick to your scheme, you make your pre and post snap reads correctly, offense is just really easy, in my opinion, especially when you stick to an offense that you're really comfortable with. And this is an offense that I've been running for about 3 years now, and you know, I really take time to get into practice mode and practice it every day. And I will actually look up different things for this kind of offense as well. So I'll, you know, look to add in different plays, different things, because if I only need to run a few plays to beat an opponent, that's better for me. But the second they start figuring things out, you know, I have a few more plays in the bag. But yeah, we're just going to keep the offense simple, keep the defense simple, and we're running a cover. We're running a match style defense. And so that's why I have TJ at defensive end right here, as he is spinning directly into people. And we get the sack there with Cam Hayward running up the middle. And it looked like TJ was going to get there eventually. This is nearing the end of the half. We got 30-something seconds left. You see he's come out and trips halfback weak. And we're going to come out, and I believe it was Palms. Yep. So we're going to man up the number one, and I'm going to man up the running back. And I'm going to look at my man there, but he ends up throwing it to the other side to Sutton, and Sutton's another one you don't want to test. He's doing a really good job this year. We end up getting an interception, and that's going to be the end for my man right there. You see, we had a 92.3 completion percentage, 113 yards, and a touchdown. That's why I say, man, we need to start Kenny Pickett, man. Obviously, they're not going to run the same kind of air raid offense that I'm running here, but it is what it is. So that's the end of that game, and I'll show you guys my record: 11-3, 3-0 with the Steelers so far. I think my losses are with the Bears. Your boy got blown out. I thought I had the game, but I guess I didn't save it. So lost with the Bears, and you'll see the teams I lost with. But I think I figured it out for defense and offense, man. I don't need to blitz a bunch of people, and I don't need to send 78 people in coverage. I just really got this locked in right now, and I'm feeling super confident with this offense and defense. I'm really liking this 4-3. I used to be more confident with the 3-4, but I feel like 4-3 is better for pass coverage, and that's what a lot of people do. It just allows me to get after the quarterback a little bit. You know, I have 4 really good pass rushers instead of just, you know, usually 2. But yeah, man, I mean, feeling pretty good about this game. I mean, Madden has a lot of glitches and weird stuff going on in it, but I mean, it is what it is. I think I'm gonna continue to use the Steelers in my regs games. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna just get really good with my favorite team in regs and just go up there and play Mud. That'll be the different stuff. But anyway, I got my Face of Franchise going. I'm editing that up, getting everything set for that, and then I got franchise stuff also set up to go. I'm trying to figure out if I want to actually play the games or let the computer play it. But anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and get through. I'm going to just talk to y'all about the previews for next. It's going to be the Browns, and we're going to do a preview for that one. And then, yeah, man, y'all see how I set this. Oh, yeah, y'all going to see how I set my roster up, by the way. The offense is, I mean, pretty much the same. The only thing I do is I put Calvin Austin there. But you see I have TJ and Alex at the ends position, and I have Cam at the DT. I put Spillane Miles, Jack, and Bush all at the inside and outside backers, and then the only thing I did was switch Levi and Witherspoon on the outside and put Cam Sutton on the inside because he's better slot. I don't really use a fourth corner, so I just kept James Pierre there. And then I end up moving him to the second strong safety because I like to put Terrell Edmonds in the box on some situations. I feel like he's a better like linebacker type safety than a deep safety. So that's how we set that up. And it works really well with the 4-3. And I put Deontay Johnson and Calvin Austin in the slot because I want my most athletic guys in the slot where I want my big guys on the outside. Since the outside guys are going to be going further down the field, so that's the reason for that. But yeah, man, y'all see how I have everything set up, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move on, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Thank y'all for coming through to the video. It really means a lot. Go ahead, like I said earlier, if you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because we uploading, we putting stuff up here every day. And also hit the like button. Tell me what y'all liked and disliked about the video. What your boy can improve on. We on Strive. We striving to get 400 subscribers this year. And I think we can do it. Also, we part of GITG. Let's give it to God Game, bro. He doing it all, so I'ma just let him do it. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank y'all for coming through, sliding through the video, showing your boy some love. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.